afraid of God?
No. But I'm afraid of you.
Are you going to just sit there?
As compared to what? Standing?
Not standing, rowing.
Rowing? Hadn't planned on it.
So you expect me to shoulder the burden?
No, but I do expect you to do all the rowing.
And why is that?
Coming here was your idea.
My idea?
I made it very clear that I don't believe in the exercise.
The rowing?
No. Imagine that's wonderful exercise.
Then what?
The entire thought experiment.
Excuse me. How much longer?
One goes into an experiment knowing one could fail.
But one does not undertake an experiment knowing one has failed.
Can we get back to the rowing?
I suggest you do, but we're never going to get there.
No, I mean I'd greatly appreciate it if you would assist.
Perhaps you should ask him. I imagine he has a greater interest in getting there than I do.
I suppose he does. There's no point in asking.
Why not?
Because he doesn't row.
He doesn't row?
No, he doesn't row.
Ah, I see what you mean. We've arrived. Shall we tell him when we'll be returning?
Would that change anything?
It might give him some comfort.
Hey! Somebody meeting me here?
I'd certainly hope so.
It does seem like a dreadful place to be stranded.
Maybe there's someone inside.
Excuse me. It's Booker DeWitt. I guess you're expecting me? Is anyone here? Hello?
Ah, music, run!
Shit.
Alright, welcome. I didn't want to talk over the incessant boat people. I meant boaters. You know what I mean, not like that. Don't confuse things.
Wait a minute, that card. What in the world is...
Make yourself ready, Pilgrim. The bindings are there as a safeguard.
No, no, God damn it!
Ascension. Ascension in the count of 5. Count of 4.
No.
3, 2, 1.
No!
Ascension. Ascension.
Just stay calm.
5,000 feet. 10,000 feet. 15,000 feet. Hallelujah.
Alright. Welcome to this Bioshock Infinite review. I thought I'd play the intro because it's, you know, the best part of the game, really. And then it just sort of drops off from there. So we went from the water to the sky. We kept a similar time zone, roughly, in terms of back in the past. And we go into the religious zealotry and the giant flying bird thingy, bird robot. And the stupid time traveling imbeciles. And then we've got the heroine, we've got the lady we've got to save, and then her incredibly stupid character, and the main guy, incredibly stupid and nonsensical. And the bad guy, and the whole thing with the bad guy being incredibly stupid. Oh, really? Alright, I'll get out of this area, get to the next one, and I'll just talk from there. But yeah. This is a game that had some issues. Oh, really for a long time, honestly, it's had issues. When I originally played it, I had a game-breaking glitch, the blocked progression, and I had to wait for an update, and it was incredibly frustrating. The aesthetic is a totally different theme. It's totally different, and it's Let's get the shit. You got the same searchy stuff, you still got the same coins and things and all that sort of jargon. You got the recordings as per the previous two games, which they did. They could have,
Excuse me.
mixed it up.
Where am I?
Heaven, friend. Or as close as we'll see till judgment day.
You still maneuver around like a freight train.
And every year, on this day of days,
in this particular game of the series, this has the worst powers, the least interesting powers. So you just use lightning as per usual.
And by submerging ourselves.
Oh, we get freaking head
Is
done.
it someone new? Someone from the Sodom below, newly come to Columbia to be washed clean before our prophet, our founders, and our Lord?
I just need passage into the city.
Passage to the city. Brother, the only way to Columbia is through rebirth in the sweet waters of baptism. Will you be cleansed, brother?
Hey.
I baptize you in the name of our prophet, in the name of our founders, and the name of our Lord. In the bosom of Columbia. I don't know, brothers and sisters, but this one doesn't look clean to me.
So there's a whole convoluted story in this.
Who's there?
Bring us the curve and wipe away the debt!
What are you...
Sort of prophecy of destruction and all sorts of other stuff. But I can tell you right now the story is shit. In no uncertain terms. It's garbage. And all the characters are garbage.
To learn the difference between baptizing a man.
Right, let's get to the city, at least I can show you. I mean, it looks nicer than... No, it doesn't actually. No, it looks worse than the previous two games. Very different theme. The UI is changed and is terrible. And then it had lots of glitches and game-breaking bugs and all sorts of stuff. Right. Yeah, big reveal, big reveal. There's a bit more air stuff, but not really. You know, there's a little bit, just not much. But it's just that everything is flying and it's whatever. And then everyone starts shooting at you, and then it's just like everyone in the entire place is hostile towards you. After this scene. So I really don't want to go too far here. I don't know what's to the left. So in terms of the concept, you know, you can understand how it may work. The whole flying city thing looks cool, and I mean, total illogicalness aside, you know, you think maybe this could work, but the nature of the... Alright, let me get over here. Yes, 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 I know. I'll go somewhere where people just be quiet for a second.
They are a temperamental and unreliable lot to a man.
There's a heavy misting in significant sections of the game. It's to cover up to cover up performance issues and things. And it just makes the game look like shit. I mean, you're in the clouds, so it's the clouds, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, get away from the music. No copyright claims. I don't want to dive deep into the lore, but suffice it to say it's shit. I'm really going in depth because I don't want to, because I hate this game. The enemies are all anonymous and irrelevant as per usual. Even more anonymous and irrelevant. The heroine, the girl, she's just so annoying. Her only feature is that as the game progresses, she more and more of her clothes get torn off, so she's more scantily dressed as the game progresses. But she's just a pain in the ass, and honestly, I don't understand the fascination with her that certain artists in the community have. It's kind of like, mate, it's, you know, I don't get it. The powers are all garbage. Oh, I said that already. It's like everything I'm saying, you're just taking my word for it or not. It doesn't really matter to me. It does and doesn't. Like, you know, take it into consideration that I hate this game, and I think this is a 5 out of 10 game, and I don't like it, and I wouldn't recommend anyone to play it. It's so boring and bland. One of the things that I did playing through was try and collect all the collectibles, so I scoured every nook and cranny of this goddamn game, and there's so many empty zones, empty little parts that are just irrelevant pieces of the open sections that they could have been cut. They could have just blocked off so many more of them and just not wasted my time, but they never had anything there. It's a hummingbird. And there's a lot of this, you know, flat shit, really. So it's fine. I'll trigger it. I'll trigger this shit. Trigger this shit times. Might as well. The movement is garbage. You get a zipline thing. I don't care a shit about that.
Sorry, pal. You gotta wait like all the rest.
Columbia did present herself to Father Comstock and show him a vision of the future.
You don't really interact with the citizens in any way that's meaningful, so you don't really get a grasp of their everyday lives, whether there is some happiness to be found amongst the challenges of the city they created. So it's all about the main chick is this miracle child, and she'll control whether or not they attack the ground dwellers and obliterate them with superior sky weaponry or some shit.
He's strong with the sword.
Alright, let's go to the grocery.
Cloudless skies, warm temperatures, and light variable winds throughout the afternoon. In short, a beautiful day for the festivities.
Freaking searching barrels. Going back in time there.
Back to the music.
Would you care for a boutonniere? A razor?
So this is kind of the example of what sort of environments you got here. You got these flat plants. The whole world is flat, really. Not in a good way. There is. I mean, there's ways to do it in better ways. But it's just... I feel the art direction in this game is the poorest of the series. And the art style, I think, is the poorest as well. So this is where I think being exposed in the bright sunshine has really hurt. I'm going to go from these people before they do here. Has really hurt the game. And you got the stupid angel thing.
That's where they said I'd find her.
Telegram, Mr. DeWitt. Telegram for you, sir.
DeWitt, stop. Do not alert Comstock to your presence. Stop. Whatever you do, do not pick number 77. Stop. Tex.
And that stupid sound every time you do a bloody mission objective thing. So that's the statue where the heroine is at the top and she's protected by a giant bird, and then it kills you. It's a magical bird and only she can control it, and it's just a magical bullshit MacGuffin. But yeah. The combat is shit. Same old story with the interactions, but it just feels much worse in this because you have bigger, wider areas. So they're uselessly wide. There's excessive amount of open little zones here that they didn't need to do. They didn't need to do this. They have so much open area, it's complete waste. And it's just totally pointless. It's such a sad thing because the concept itself is fine, just the execution of this art design and concept is poor. Because you don't have a jetpack and you don't fly on your own to each of these places. You don't have your own flying vehicle that you use. They don't give you agency and power, and you're still traveling in the linear. So you're still stuck in the linear story thing, but it's just these open zones are so lifeless and shit. Especially once they start screaming and then suddenly everyone disappears. So this is the most life you'll have in them. So it's totally contrasting with, you know, Shadow of the Tomb Raider with excessive number of NPCs around and shit. But it's just... So much of the payoff in this is there's none. There's no payoff in this game. And your main guy's just a piece of shit. And there's nothing you can do to change it being a piece of shit. And you don't feel any attachment to your main dude. The heroine she's a piece of shit. She's totally irrelevant. And the endings are so stupid. God, I hate them. God, I hate them. It's so bad. So animation, design, and things, it's not appealing at all.
Hello there, friend.
Shut up.
I agree.
You keep saying that.
Those are no flights of fancy. Those are no tall tales told behind the pool hall. No, sir. No,
young
ma'am.
sir, young miss, roll up and try the amazing power of bucking bronco. Find the devil, good sir, and cast him out. Do you have what it takes?
No, there's no mini games, so this is all. So now I've got some magical power all of a sudden.
And there's devil number one.
Right in the sky like solo was original.
Oh wait, I want to get that. Stupid things.
Voxophone, voxophone. Hear your voice say something, sonny.
What's a voxophone? What's a voxophone?
The enemy types are stupid as well, so you got the big dudes and whatever, they're just stupid.
Sad. You're that strong. What's there to be sad about?
4 flavors.
It's such a shame that
Or do you call home?
the start of the game has more life in it than any other point in the game. The rest of the game is just
Have you
full
ever
of...
lost a penny to a vending machine? With just a whisper. They're all
I'll just drink this random substance. Why not?
Press to turn machines into allies.
Yeah, that's totally logical. Just give random people on the street magical abilities. Yeah, that makes total sense. That makes real sense.
The raffle is on. Well, as it is to Settlement Buford, your spot at the raffle awaits.
And here are the two assholes.
Come on, let me through.
Heads.
Or tails.
So these are persistent people you run into, and they traverse time and space.
Tails.
Told you. I never find that as satisfying as I'd imagined.
Chin up. There's always next time.
I suppose.
So they're kind of omnipresent beings that sort of, you know, they just make fun of you the whole time and they contribute nothing to the story of any value. So basically leeches. Or not even worse than leeches. Ticks. So this is all the parts of the game that matter, and then suddenly everyone starts screaming, running away, and then people are shooting at you all instantly, and it just never ends. Oh, why is this so shit? So I want to talk about the new game coming out that they're making, and it seems much more in line with the original Bioshock, thematically. Much more closed-in environment, using darkness and multiple different colours. So there's a kind of tale of the insurrection, and it's sort of a false flag, really. Really. But, you know, you kill everyone anyway, so what does it matter? You're the insurrection. You are the terrible thing they all prophesized. Bastards.
Has officially
begun. Alright, so I'll finish here before things start, you know, actually getting going and being all shitty. I'll just look there.
Wouldn't you like a ball?
What does
No.
that girl want?
I want to get this with good lighting, but the lighting just keeps blinding me.
Come over here.
No. So the whole game is forcing you to do things in a way that's poorly written and hackneyed. Hackneyed forcing of the character's story. And you have no character development. Your character never gets any better, any smarter, or any more intelligent. It just does more stupid shit and become more and more of an asshole. The heroine's just a total waste of space and time. Bad guy Nemesis is totally forgettable, irrelevant garbage. Oh my god, I just keep... Oh, fine, I'll just trigger this stupid shit.
Sorry, no sale.
Silly. There's never a charge for the raffle. You've been sleeping under a rock?
77.
77. That's a lucky number. I'll be rooting for you.
Bring me the bowl! Is that not the prettiest young white girl in all of Columbia? All right then. The winner is number 77!
Oh, what do you know?
Over here! Over here! He's the winner!
Number 77, come and claim your prize! First throw!
It was me! It was all me! Please! Please! No. Please, what are you doing?
Come on! taking your coffee black these days.
I'm the one you want.
Oh, looks like we've got a shy one here.
Look at this. I got a decision. Throw out the couple, throw out the announcer. What's going to happen if I press none?
Time's a wasting, my boy. Why don't you give her a throw?
I'm not throwing it.
Wait, it's him.
That's what happens if you throw out the announcer. If you look like you're about to do it, he grabs your hand anyway.
Don't you know
Or
that
you
makes
throw it
you
and
the
he grabs your hand.
backstabbing snake in the grass false shepherd? And we ain't letting no false shepherd into our flock. Show them what we got planned, boys!
Stop him! Stop him! The false shepherd's got the lead on lamb astray!
So stupid. Yeah, that made some sense, and I slowed down time, grabbed that guy's head, moved it across just as it was. Frick off. I'm just randomly murdering people with a goddamn little chainsaw thing. That's totally logical. So now everyone's afraid of me, and we have this whole thing. I'm just spamming triangle because that's all I can do. Whoa! Granted, there's no dodge or any evade type function. It's just, and then you get the same old shitty guns, and this shitty gun. Same stupid clicking on the right stick to aim. Oh god, this is garbage. Blah 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 blah. Cutscene.
What's going on?
You just killed a whole bunch of people. Oh, they're so hard, so hard. Oh, look, a new ability, it's shit.
Press to throw a fiery grenade. Hold and release to create an explosive trap.
Yep, I took a grenade. That's my special magical ability. Throwing a fucking grenade. Oh, can't do it. This game is so shit. Oh, I went to a fire today. I didn't see chucking eggs. It's my special ability. One shot at the guy. Shot to the hip. Alright, I'll end it here. I feel like I haven't touched on the depths of the stupidity and crapness of this game, but I tried. Can only try so hard. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to be too negative. I mean, it is what it is. It's shit. My special ability is grenade. Alright. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Oh god, I gotta turn freaking everything down to nothing. So yeah, you're still linear, you still feel trapped, but you still have the open sky, so you can see all the flaws. I feel like the sun casts its fiery rays and exposes all the flaws, the dry cracks. And there's a drought, because there's no happiness of moist. No, it's just shit. Alright, I'll complain long enough. 5 out of 10. Trash. You can only use average combat for so long without, and then you rob it of any decent atmosphere, and this is what you get. Take away all the decent atmosphere and all you got is shit. This world, it's just crap, and it just throws you around from A to B to C, constantly using the whole you don't know everything kind of trope, and it just persists with that. And it's the whole you don't know anything wasn't so painful in Bioshock 1 and 2. It was like, okay, I'm discovering it as a mystery, but this is kind of just painful. And people using it against you that you don't know things, and it's just... all the guns are shit. Melee's pretty shit. You're very, I'd say very underpowered with your abilities. Your abilities are quite... they're very meh. So yeah. Bioshock Infinite's a trash game. I'm giving it 5 because I'm being kind. And you get it all part of the collection, so... 5 out of 10. Bioshock Infinite is just... it's garbage. Hot garbage. No, cold garbage. Don't play it. Don't play it. Just play 1 and 2. They're the best. That's the series. They finish. The Bioshock collection finishes with 1 and 2. This extra added-on piece of crap needs to burn in the fires of hell. It's so bad. And the main character's so bad. No one's likable. No one is likable in this story. They're all garbage. And the world is garbage. It just doesn't make any sense. It's just stupid. Oh my goodness. Now before you say, you gotta watch the lore videos and you'll understand what's going on, and I'm like, I played it very thoroughly, took my time, and I still think it's shit. I know what's going on, but it's shit. And the ending is... the endings... yeah, absolute garbage game. Yeah. It's been Frosty510, moaning, complaining, shitting on this shit game. Like and subscribe, or dislike and subscribe, or whatever. You better subscribe if you dislike. I'm joking. Tell me what you think in the comments. Did you like it? Did you think it was good? Did you play this without playing the other two, so you weren't comparing it to them? Because that's a big deal. You weren't comparing the atmosphere, the previous ones, to this. And the music, which is shit in this, to those. You know, if you weren't making those comparisons, then maybe you did enjoy it. Maybe if you did, yeah, maybe if you just played this one, you didn't play the others, maybe you'd find it enjoyable. Or just less painful. No, it's still really painful, it's still shit. In its own right, it's still shit. I don't know. Alright, I'll catch you next time. What am I doing next? I'll be doing some more streams and stuff. More Warframe. But yeah, I'll catch you next time. Frosty510. Bye bye. Stop going to the pause menu. Bye bye.